All right, day 65. Capitalization you're going to do on your own, and then at the tail end of the video I will have the answers, but I'm going to assume you have done the punctuation or the capitalization first and you're just double checking your answer. All right, let's move on to punctuation. Use a hyphen to combine some prefixes with a base word, for example, post-holiday. All right, so let's read our sentence and see where we might be able to apply this new rule and as well as our old rules. Researching the issue, Brittany Ann Blackstone, MD, spoke with patients about pre-surgery exams. Okay, so let's start with the new thing, prefixes and a base word. Do you see in this sentence where there's a prefix with a base word? It's pre-surgery. So according to what we just learned, we would need to put a hyphen between pre and surgery. So go ahead and do that. And then let's see what else we have to do. Researching the issue. We've been learning the last couple of days about participle phrases. When they are at the beginning of the sentence, you would have a comma after it. So this is a participle phrase. Researching the issue, comma, Brittany Ann Blackstone, comma, MD. There would be a period after the M and a period after the D and a comma. Spoke with patients about, we have the pre-surgery exams, period. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Researching the issue, Brittany Ann Black, MD, spoke about pre-surgery exams, period. Okay, now before we go any further, we're having a spelling break. I don't know if you remember yesterday when we were doing the plurals and I completely blanked as to why sometimes we add IES and sometimes it's YS. I promised I would get back to you, and I am. Okay, so here's the rule. If you have a word that ends in Y, but the letter prior, just before it, is a consonant, then you change the Y to I and add ES. So category has an R before the Y. So to make it plural, it becomes categories where the Y is changed to I and you add ES. So here, pasty, those great UP snacks of pastry and meat and potatoes. It has a T before the Y. So in the plural, it would be pasties where the Y is changed to I and you add ES. Now, when you have a word like bray, such as we had yesterday, the letter just before the Y is a vowel. And when that happens, you just add S. So another example is monkey. It's EY. And so we just add the S onto monkeys. We don't have to change it. All right. So there's the rule. It just took me a little while to pull it out. All right, so moving right along, let's go to analogies. They want you to complete this analogy. Country is to nation as cavity is to, and then they give us some choices. All right. Country and nation are words that mean the same thing. So what word means the same thing as cavity? Well, that means you need to know what a cavity is. And if you don't know what a cavity is, you need to look it up. A cavity is a hole in your tooth. So the correct word to complete the analogy is hole. Country is to nation as cavity is to hole. All right, now you've got some extra writing today. They want you to use the subject employees and the verb phrase have gone to write a declarative sentence. All right, so remember, declarative sentence just states a fact, okay? So first sentence, declarative. So it would be something like, the employees have gone to lunch, or something like that. Employees has to be the subject, have gone has to be the verb phrase. And then the next the next sentence, they want you to do an interrogative sentence. That's a sentence that asks a question. So now you're going to use employees and have gone to ask a question. Last thing is sentence combining. 3 sentences to combine into one. Good luck. God bless you. Oh, not yet. Let's do the capitalization. For those of you who already did it, here is the answers. So here are the answers, all right? In the Islamic religion, Ramadan is a time of fasting from dawn to sunset, remarked Leo J. Duarte, Ph.D. Okay. Something else quick. In that sentence, if you see, they have his name and then the comma and then his title as far as PhD. That was the same thing then that we did in our punctuation here with Dr. Blackstone. It was Dr. Blackstone, comma, and then the MD. So little extra punctuation in with the capitalization. All right, now we're really done. God bless you.